Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once again. One second, let me get the actual game up. I was just thinking that I should probably have the game open instead of just the Xbox. Where the heck is it? It's way over here. We have a lot of games on here. There it is. Okay, now I can pop over to this room. There we go. Oh, turn that off. Alright, so we're back to Plants vs. Zombies. Yesterday we did about, I think, the first two regions, which was the daytime and nighttime ones. And there we are. So we're on to 3-1, which is the start of the pool levels, which should be good for us. And we'll just get into it, because what else would I be doing? Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. To top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they'll fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? It is just dandy. Thank you, Crazy Dave. Alright. Now we need to get back to our regularly scheduled program here. They give us a lot of plant slots. I guess I might as well take a pea shooter just in case. I try not to use them, but it's probably important to have them available. Okay, I need to get used to how the game functions again. So now we have a pool smack dab in the middle of the place, which is just great. We need to use the lily pads to be able to deal with those. But for now, we're just going to use the potato mine as per usual, and just get all our sun production going. Because, you know, they say the best offense is a good defense, but I would disagree. I would say the best of both is a good economy. You know? Now we should start putting these down. Probably start putting down some of these things, and some of those, and one of that. A lot to be to be done. Oh wow! And it was the next zombie actually came in the way, or the lane that I put that in. That's kind of perfect. Alright. Now I'm not sure if one ice pea can take out a zombie with a cone, but we'll try it. We'll see how that goes. I think it might be able to, because it slows them down significantly. Alright, let's just keep placing things. Oh, and that... Man, I'm getting so lucky on what way, like, lanes things are coming in. Alright, just keep getting the money. Yeah, and pretty easily, one snow pea can take out a conehead zombie, which is very good to know. See, who needs pea shooters anyway? Not me. Alright, now we can start with the repeaters. I might as well just keep placing these on cooldown because they're cheap and I'm gonna need them. Alright, place one here. See, now that's a problem. Not a big problem. But these aquatic zombies, they're gonna be a hassle. Especially until we get the, what is it, like tangleweed or something? Tangle kelp? Alright, just keep placing these. Okay, a huge wave is coming. We almost have a repeater on each lane, but not quite. Should be alright, though. Yeah, there we go. Place that there. Easy. Yeah, I don't think we'll be having any issues with this. That walnut should hold them, and everything else is just gonna get obliterated. Alright, squash. Another one that I rarely use, but it is very strong. Next level. Football zombies now. Alright, let's do the same setup. There we go. And pretty much the same, you know, build order as well. You just put down the sunflowers and the potato mines, and everything is fine. See that guy's here, you put one there, all is good. Alright, now one's coming up here. We'll need to place that soon. Alright, that's those two dealt with. Start planting on the water. We'll just place down a snow pea there. Continue with the sunflower production. Alright. Now that last potato mine should give us enough buffer to get an entire set of snow peas going. Hey, and once again, it just keeps sending the guys. Is that like a thing it actually does? Does it calculate where your guys are and sends the zombies there? I don't think it does, but the last like 3 zombies that came out were all going into lanes that I actually set up already. I guess we're just lucky. Upraising. Delightful. Minigames unlocked. Which minigames? Just all of them? Alright. I do like the minigames. Alright, start with some repeaters. Might as well keep those on cooldown. almost have a large wave here. We're not going to be full up on repeaters by then, but at least we have a full array of snow peas going. We should be fine. I'm going to keep this one at the ready and see what lane needs it most. Definitely this one. Glad that I kept that in reserve for a second there, just so I could see. Because yeah, the snow pea alone would not have been able to take out the bucket head. Alright, now we have it all covered up anyway. Good. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, hi. We got another bucket head coming in. That's fine. Probably. Alright, and then I think we're just gonna put walnuts on this and call it a day, right? That was the wrong lane. Yeah, let's start putting the walnuts because they have a long cooldown, so should start getting onto those right quick. Oh, they have newspaper zombies out here? I didn't know that. I thought those were like a nighttime exclusive. Evidently no. Alright, now we're just waiting on the walnut cooldown, which probably won't be up enough times to fully protect us before the final wave, which is unfortunate, because that means that our symmetry will be all off again. Let's just protect the water area. I guess we're gonna just start putting potato mines in the places that we can't put walnuts, just for a little extra buffer. Alright, huge wave. Shouldn't be a problem. We have quite the defense going here. There we go. Now that guy is a bit of a problem. Put that there. I don't think it'll activate before he gets to it, but it'll at least slow him down a little bit. Sheep plants, go. Okay. Sheep plant, go. Sheep plant, go. Alright. 3 Peters. Very good. I do like that one. I think it's a bit underrated. And that might be because it's so freaking expensive, but it is very powerful if you can get like a full array of them. Which, I don't know, just isn't very realistic, I guess. So let's go with our regular setup here in the lily pad, and then I think we are going to go for 3 Peters, just in case this level goes long and we need it. I mean, I don't know, how long is this level? It doesn't tell us. Alright, just starting out slow again, as always. The zombies are indeed coming. There they are now. Alright, very good. Need another potato mine for down there, but that should be up in time. Keep getting lily pads for more of these. That thing should be ready in time, I think. I hope. Yeah, there it goes. Now we're swimming in money, which is great. There we go. Full array of sunflowers. Alright, now, once this guy dies to the potato mine, I'm gonna need to place another snow pea here. That can kill him, I'm fairly certain. Now we just need one for the pool, and we'll be fully covered. Good. Brains indeed. Wise words have never been spoken. We'll start with some three-peaters, because I like them. Okay, but I think the snow pea we concluded was able to 1v1 a conehead, so that should be fine. While we build up more moolah. But now with this placement, we're getting full coverage on those three-peaters. Huge wave of zombies, that's no good. Ah, the snorkel zombies. Only one way to handle hooligans like them. That's to give them something to eat. Okay, now these four are like having a repeater in all these lanes, which is good. And then we can even put repeaters up here. Okay, perfect. Snorkels have been dealt with for the time being. I'm gonna save up some more. We want lots of sun here. Because what I kind of want to do is get rid of some sunflowers and actually replace them with three-peaters. I know, it's heresy, but the more three-peaters we can have in these two lanes, the better we'll be. Get rid of you and replace it with you. Good. Might as well start expanding our walnut defense. Now, we should be alright here. For sure, yeah. Given how many three-peaters we got. That's a lot of coins. Alright. Yeah, we just let them do their thing now. Place one of you here, just to speed that process up a little bit. There we go. Tangle Kelp. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Alright, now that will help to some degree. So sunflower, snow pea, repeater, potato mine, walnut, three-peater, lily pad. Now we could get the tangle kelp for early, I think it's kind of necessary. But we need the walnut as well for the snorkelers. Now in theory, let's see. Okay, so these shoot 3 Ps. And this only shoots 2. But that means that the repeater is 100 sun per P shot, whereas the 3-peater is, 25 sun more than 100 sun per shot. So that means that technically the 3-peaters are less money efficient. So if I had to get rid of one to get the tangle kelp, it would probably be the 3-peaters. Because even though I like them, they are sun inefficient and they're a big investment. Being at such a high cost, at least the repeaters you can kind of put down more reactively. Alright, back to this whole song and dance here. Alright, potato mine this good man. Start getting lily pads out. Yeah, the tangle kelp is very good in that they're a potato mine that doesn't require to be armed at all, which is very efficient. I placed that one too far back. I always do that, accidentally putting them in the sunflower line. But that's fine. We still got plenty more spaces to put these. Now we'll just start placing these to get rid of the next group. Okay, full sunflower coverage. And everyone that is on the board right now is dealt with. Okay, that's someone coming out of there. Let's start placing these down. Let's also start placing these in, just because they have such a long cooldown that you can't really get a full row going. Okay, you're gonna, I think, require one of those. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't need to put one there, but... Oh yeah, but this round has 3 waves. That's gonna be fun. Boing. Alright, but now he's slowing. Let's make sure we have things in the water before the big wave hits. Because if we had no water defense at that time, we would just kind of die. And that would be somewhat unfortunate. Just really protect the water here. Alright. Now, most lanes are very well protected except this one, pretty much. But we'll remedy that in a moment here. There we go. Alright, things are going great. Surprisingly. Because yeah, our walnuts are almost all done, because I actually started on them a bit earlier. Every lane is very well defended. And it can only get better. Just start planting these around. Although I should have put it here, I accidentally went one too far over. But that's probably fine. Oh, but I'll get rid of him. Good. Make sure water lanes are fully defended. Last walnut in place, very good. We'll keep that for emergencies, I suppose. Put those down. And just one more repeater and our entire defense will be, you know, essentially finalized. I mean, there are very few things that can actually break through this defense at this stage of the game. Because, yeah, that's 5 Ps per lane, plus they get slowed. And there's a walnut on each lane as well. Yeah, they're barely even making it to the walnuts. I think the only things that make it there is essentially these guys. You know what? Place a second row of walnuts. Why not? You don't know, they could send like 5 football zombies down this lane and we need the double walnut. And hello, Neo. How goes things? Put another potato mine there. Walnut. Okay, we only have 1 wave left and we'll be done with this level. Alright, and this guy taking his sweet time, but that's fine. Put one of those down just for insurance. I'm sure we're fine, but might as well spend the money if you have it. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad of a wave. We should be perfectly fine. Yes, most of our potato mines even survived it. That's crazy. You know what? Third walnut. Just to make you realize how hopeless your endeavor is, Mr. Zombie. Alright. Dave's car key. And I'm doing alright. You now visit Crazy Dave's shop. Hey, you found my car key. You know what that means. Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies is open for business. I still don't know what the heck that name for it is, but you know, it's Crazy Dave. He can do what he wants. Have a look. See if you can't find something you like. Alright, well, we have a lot of money. So we could get something like these, which I do like the twin sunflowers. But the 8th, I mean, we usually don't even know what to put in the 7 slots that we have. So do we really need 8 just yet? I don't know. Of course, once we have the upgrades, we'll have more things to put in more slots, so it's... Let's just get the slot first. Okay. Well, and that's all we can buy. Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real little. Real little and real mean. Defend your shins. Can do. Alright, another one of these level, conveyor belt levels. And of course they just give us a freaking walnut to start off with. Like it's gonna help us. Oh boy, a lily pad, hot dog. Oh, and more cherry bombs. Good. If I'm gonna need those, if they don't give us anything useful. Oh, more cherry bombs. Okay, great. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, and more lily pads. Good, thank you. Man, this conveyor belt really hates me. Okay. Luckily, these little guys seem to be very weak, so... Okay. Now we need to get our water defense going. There we go. At least one layer on every row. Or lane, as it were. Oh, and of course we got snorkel zombies. That's a lot of snorkel zombies. These football zombies are real tanky. Although they actually seem to be dying. Okay, let's just keep putting down stuff around here. Luckily, I don't think football zombies can be in the water. So we're pretty safe. Just give us more pea shooters, please. Oh yeah, and I'm streaming on the PC just with a capture card over to my Xbox. Alright, they're giving us a lot of lily pads now for some reason. Okay. Almost everything is rather evenly distributed here. There we go. Full 3 lines of defense. Now if they give us another lily pad, we can start defending that. Oh, it's done. Okay. That was easy. Once it actually started giving us the correct plants for us. Now we get the jalapeno, which, oh yeah, Zambonis. It's not, the jalapeno is not necessary per se when it comes to the Zambonis, but it's pretty useful. So we're gonna take that because we probably want that. Because yeah, I think the ice that they put down, it does go away after a little bit, but it's easier to clear it with the jalapeno. Okay, put down the potato mines, start getting working on the lily pads. Good start so far, but usually the start is good and then it goes downhill from there. Alright, the potato mine is pretty far from being usable. We should still have enough time to get that guy. Now we can start using this against... Oh, there's 2 up here. Dang. Yeah. You're slightly further ahead, so we'll put one of those there and one of you there. Finish up with the sunflower line. There we go. Now we can put one of you here. Another one there to deal with you. And we're gonna need more lily pads. Let's start with the lines of walnuts here. Just start protecting the water, because they're probably gonna start showing up anytime now, which we're probably going to want lily pads down for walnuts in case we get snorkel zombies. Okay, now every lane is covered with ice. Yeah, the walnuts are really the ones that are the hardest to get all of them down. Huge wave. Let's save this repeater and see where it's needed. Nowhere in particular, but here has 2 guys, so might as well put it there. Yep. Get rid of him. I was gonna say, I was surprised that the first wave went by and there was no Zamboni, but he was just popping up a bit later in the wave. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, just 2 more walnuts and 1 more row of repeaters, and we will be all set. Oh, Zamboni. Here. Good. Now the jalapeno's on cooldown. If they send another Zamboni, that's gonna be a problem. There's another one. Alright, it's not in a lane that we have defended, which is unfortunate. Should take that out. Yes. Good. Now the ice is a bit of a problem, but not too much so. Oh, that was it? I kind of expected a third wave. I always forget to look at the flags and remember that it tells you exactly how many waves there are. I just keep expecting them to keep coming. Alright, grab all our regular stuff. Definitely Lilykite. I always forget that until like last. Jalapeno. We could also do spike weeds. Instead of jalapenos, I think. Because that pops the tire of the Zamboni, I think it kills it instantly. So that should be fine. It doesn't clear the ice, but I don't really need to clear the ice. I think that goes away on its own. And spikeweeds are very good for just upkeeping a defense right at a walnut line. Alright, that guy will be dealt with. Alright, one row is, or one column is done. That should activate at the right time. Start placing our defenses. Alright, and I think that'll kill him before it gets there. Hopefully. Because he did start a little ways down the path, so... Maybe just put this guy here just to be safe. Now, we would be putting walnuts about there or so. You can start with the spike weeds as well. So much to build, so little sun. Alright, start protecting the water areas. Continue with the spike weeds, because those are very good. I like the upgraded spike weeds better, because they don't get used up when, you know, when something like a Zamboni goes over it. But they are still quite good and decently money efficient. And they aren't attacked by any other types of zombies as far as I know. Run at those there. Almost to the first wave, sadly. Oh, and the spike weeds don't work in water. Obviously. Make sure one of those is there. Put another one of you there. Okay, good. Yeah, we're getting to the point that I don't feel too scared about anything the zombies have with this defense. Might as well keep building down. Not, you know, put 2 repeaters onto 1 lane just yet. Okay. Double spike weeds on everything. We just need the 1 more walnut and we'll be set. Okay, defense has been pretty much finalized. We just need the repeaters, which are a little bit overkill. I think we could get away without them. Keep putting these down. There we go. Give me more sun. There we go. And get another repeater there. Those bucket heads, very durable. Alright, second huge wave. Let's see how this goes. If any Zambonis show up, they should just get taken out immediately by the spike weeds. One more. Alright, Zamboni, let's see if this definitely works. It does. Alright. Yep. Zamboni instantly gone because it hit the spike weed. But then it uses up the spike weed, so we have to, you know, put down the stuff to get rid of that. There goes another one. Replace it. There we go. Yeah, that makes life so much easier. I love the spike weeds. And it gives us something to put outside our defense that actually helps us without it breaking the symmetry, which is also very important. Everyone knows that the symmetry is the most important part of the game. Gold coin, good. And that should be, what, the last guy? One more wave? One last wave, okay. Alright, these guys will be dead. They might kill the walnut, but they'll be dead pretty soon here. Oh no, walnut's fine. Good. A torchwood. Okay. I like the torchwoods. They're very nice. Okay. Now we need to contemplate our plan from this point. Because yeah, there's no Zombonis. There is Dolphin Riders, which are very sucky. I actually don't remember how to get rid of the Dolphin Riders. Aside from a Tangle Kelp. Or just killing them before they can get to the end. So we either need insane firepower. Or the Tangle Kelp. That's pretty much the only thing I can deal with those things right now. Later on, we're going to have Tall Nuts. I don't know when we get those exactly, but those will help immensely against the Dolphin Riders. But until then, let's see. Could go for 3 Peters and Torchwood. That is a lot of DPS. But then that's like 500 sun per lane to have 1 3-peater and 1 torchwood. And then you can't have the snow peas. I mean, you can, it's just harder. So let's see. If we have 2 sunflowers and 2 3-peaters. Let's see. I'm gonna try it. I think I can see it in my mind's eye. Not sure if it's actually going to work, but we'll give it our best shot. What should we have as the last one? Probably Tangle Kelp, just so we have a bit more of a buffer against the dolphin zombies. Let's see how that goes. Because, yeah, I can see a setup for this. First of all, we're going to place you here instead. We're going to leave this lane and this lane empty of sunflowers.
The zombies are coming.
So we can put 3-peaters all the way down these lanes. And then it's going to be 3-peater and 3-peater. And then we're gonna have a lot of torch woods. So 2 3-peaters, and then torch wood, and then a snow pea. And that should be good. Alright, but our beginning was a bit slow because I was still trying to figure out exactly how I want this all set up. Okay. The only issue with it is that it's a bit slower to get them out because they're so much more expensive. But we could get our first one here. Of course, we don't know where the enemies are going to be next, so we'll wait on that. Okay, enemy here. Put it at the bottom there then.
Brains.
I don't know if that's actually going to be enough.
Brains.
Don't have enough space for that. Yeah, right off the bat, these things are pretty. Let's just put you as temporary. Okay, so it's going to be repeaters. Torch woods. Then you here? No, it doesn't work at all. Alright, but we'll put you there just to defend that for now. We're gonna be workshopping it for a little bit until we can get a critical mass of 3-peater. Okay, you need to blow up, and then we can put a second one of you there. Even put one of you there. Good. I don't know how much more damage the fire makes them do, but it's quite a bit, I'm pretty sure. And then here is where that's gonna be. There we go. Okay. Things are going well, surprisingly. This temporary walnut here is doing well, because it's one lane too close to be a permanent walnut. But that's fine. Hopefully. Alright, huge wave. Hopefully we're ready for that. And now we gotta see if we have enough, okay. Okay. But actually that one thing of walnuts is working swimmingly for us. Interesting. Okay. Okay. He's down. Yeah, things are almost there. And now, I think what we can do is we can start putting ice peas here. I don't know if the fire is going to counteract it on that side. I know if an ice pea goes through a fire thing. Okay, it looks like the ice pea is getting counteracted. That is unfortunate. I was hoping that if I had it on this side of the fire, I'd still be able to freeze them and have the fire at the same time. But no, it completely counteracts it. So then, I mean, we're already doing pretty well. And these will still do as much damage as a regular pea shooter, so it's fine for this level, but it's good to know for future reference that that setup does not work, and it would be better just to have one more layer of 3-peaters. Tall nut. Good. Yeah, luckily that was kind of a shorter one, so we were able to just kind of mosey on through it. Alright, now you and you... Oh, wait. We have the Zamboni now, but that's fine. I think we're going to try that strat again, which means that we only need you, and you, and you, and definitely some of you. Like that? Because, yeah, all our damage is just going to be from 3-peaters and the fire. And that's it. So, yeah, that should work. Let's start it then. Hopefully it's not a horrible error in judgment. Alright, but now we know that we go 3 on here, 3 on here, and 3 down in this area.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
And luckily we now have tall nuts, which is going to be huge for us.
Brains.
Alright, same lane again. You think this will probably, maybe, activate before it gets there? I hope.
Brains. Brains.
But since he's dealt with, we'll put that down there. To deal with that guy. And since this actually has a lot of more room here, we can not worry too much about the potato mine on this side. Now we just save up for more 3-peaters. And hope that that goes well. We actually need torchwood there. And I guess a tall nut. Yeah, it's pretty rough up until, you know, you've gotten everything figured out here. Oh, he's already past the tall nut line. Not really anything we can do about that. We just need to place a tall nut to throw away. And you should die. There we go. Alright, we have a lot of holes in the defense, but so far we're doing well. If we can just get torchwoods down on all the lanes, that would be a good improvement. You there. Luna, you there. Gotta love the tall nuts. Okay. Now we're hitting our stride here. Keep these on cooldown. Make sure to protect the water. Alright, pull up on those. Keep the tall nuts a-coming. Oh yeah, we have gotten past the iffy part by now, and are very much just profiting at this point. We could use another one for up here. I don't know if he'll be able to take out, you know, the bucket head, just the two of them. They probably could have. The fire really throws off my calculations because it makes them do so much more damage. We'll leave that for, you know, reactionary Zamboni popping. Okay, Zamboni is down here. Good. And there's another one. Good. Just gonna need to put a third one down here and hope the fire works well against it. Okay, just place that there, because we weren't attacking it from right off the bat, which is unfortunate. This one we have enough time and space to deal with it, I think. We're fine. Wait, that's also iced over? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna deal with that, because that didn't look like it was iced, but evidently it was. Because yeah, that definitely does not look iced over. Start putting these down preemptively so we don't get any more ice forming. Okay, and that ice is gone, which is great. Now, the main question is, what are we going to do with those two spots? Like this one and this one. We could just put more... No, my coin. We could just put more sunflowers down. It's always a good option. But I think we're actually going to do more three-peaters. They'll only hit these two lanes. But... oh yeah, we can put ones here too, which will be great. Oh. Well, that was the end of it then. Hello. We heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. Alright, pool party time.
The zombies are coming.
Lily pad. Spiky doo. Ooh, three Peters. Lily pad. More spiky doos. This is gonna be a good defense, I think, with the plants they're giving us. So they really could give us more of said plants. Yeah, we'll just get rid of you preemptively, because we should be good now. Angle kelp. Not really necessary. I mean, having some insta-kill plants is pretty nice, but not necessary to be sure. More three Peters, however, very necessary. Now we have a spiky in every row. We can start plonking down these guys. And on you. More of you. Oh, gold. Thank you. We kind of need more lily pads. But it's not giving us more, which is unfortunate. There it is. Yeah, you in there. Okay, the Zambonis are getting obliterated. Now more firewood would be nice. It's a lot of dolphins. Oh, we get jalapenos too. Nice. Not necessary, but I'll keep them in reserve. I'd rather have anything else though right now. We're losing spikeweeds. We need more spikeweeds, please. No, three Peters. Okay. Whatever you say. Any more firewoods? We haven't even finished our firewood. That's the wrong way. And slidey controls. Yeah, we could definitely use more firewoods. We still need 3 of those. It just is not giving them to us at all. Yeah, not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing with all these things. I mean, look how many tall nuts they gave me. Gotta start using some of these. Okay, firewood, thank you. Now things are starting to take off a bit. Okay, that's the last firewood. Now we just need to plant a bunch more three-peaters. Oh, but this is the last wave, actually. Our defense is pretty much maxed out. We don't even need the jalapenos anymore, really. That's a lot of coins. I guess we did just wipe out the entire wave in like 2 seconds. All right. The water shroom. Sea shroom, that's it. All right. You know, they used to call me the fog man, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate the crazy Dave backstory. Oh, but it is night pool now, which is great. And what do we want for night pool? Because we can still use daytime plants, but I don't think we should. At least not without good reason. Like, we can use the tall nut. Should probably have the sea shroom. Pretty important. I don't think you can flame the shrooms, so probably don't need that. I don't see a Zomboni over there. We'll probably be fine with the spike wheat, or no? No, we don't need the potato mine, because we use the free shroom for that. Okay. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything too vital. Okay. Now let's see. Two of those, one of you here.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
Now we can't really see where they are unless our guys shoot at them.
Brains.
Which is why we need these guys here as like an early warning system.
Brains.
We'll just wait for him to take that guy out.
Brains.
Alright, now putting down the lily pads is going to be pretty expensive for the first while. But we gotta do it. Because, yeah, these mini shrooms don't give as much sun. I think that's a conehead. We'll put down one of you. Was a conehead. Ah, that guy. Where is he? Down here, it looks like. Keep putting down those guys. Keep putting down scaredy shrooms. There we go. Now we're getting some big sun going. Start getting the fumes out there. Fumes are very important. Starting to get water shenanigans going on. There we go. That's not good. Well, I don't know what he just exploded, but hopefully it's fine. Ah, there we go. I don't think I use that very often. But nice that it's there. Okay. Same deal again. One of you and you. And I'm also going to put you and you over there. And then one of you and you. And we didn't even use the tall nuts, but we can. What else do we need? Not much. Let's put a tangle kelp just in case the water is in trouble at some point. Aside from that, because the sea shrooms have a longer cooldown than the regular shrooms do.
The zombies are coming.
From where? Oh, apparently that way. That area. That's lucky guess. Thank you for your money.
Brains.
Brains indeed. Money. Good. Okay, our sun production's almost there. One of you. Put you down there. Plonk another one of you up here. Boomst. Okay, that's doing fine, kinda. Definitely need more scaredy shrooms. Heard somebody get in the water, I don't know where.
Brains.
Apparently they're gone now. There we go. We should be all right. More scaredy shrooms. All is well. That's the second to last of those. Need one more there. Where's that guy coming from? Down here? I have no idea. Luckily, they can't be in the water, I don't think. Our defense is surprisingly holding up well. You know, the saddest thing about the fog, I like the gimmick of it, but you can't see any of the enemies dying, you know? Half the fun is watching the zombies just get blasted away by all your defenses. But with the fog, you can't see nothing. I mean, I guess it's kind of satisfying to not even end up seeing zombies. They just are all in the fog, and then they never actually breach your defenses. That's pretty satisfying, but... just keep placing stuff. Because yeah, our defenses are getting to the point that they're pretty much final. The only improvement I could do is tall nuts up at the front. Oh, is that a football zombie? Interesting. Tall nut there to handle you. Cactus. Okay. That means we're gonna be dealing with balloon zombies. Which is just great. Though the cactus isn't that bad. We'll do all the usual suspects here, and then a cactus. Anything else we need? Not really. We'll just get a tall nut. Comes in handy. Yeah, I really need to try to stay on top of the build order.
The zombies are coming.
Not enough. There we go.
Brains.
Yeah, so now we're gonna do cacti in the very back. And then we're going to be putting the scaredy shrooms in front of those. Okay, almost done with production. Where is that? Down here? Oh, I heard a balloon, but where? There? No. Here. Yeah, that was tough to pinpoint in the fog. Okay, our defense is holding up decently well. We'll start placing these now that we have nothing else we're spending our money on that's more important. We'll start putting scaredy shrooms as well. Now, a huge way, we're gonna want more cacti. Okay, that's a balloon here. Okay, that should be fine there. These guys that just pop up out of the water are hard to deal with. Oh, and that was it. Okay. I didn't even get a full array of cacti down, which is unfortunate. Alright, now the blowover is pretty useful, but not amazing. I usually don't go for it. We're just gonna stick with the cacti and tall nuts. The only issue with the cacti is until you get a full row of them placed, you need to be, like, trying to figure out where the balloons are, which is difficult in the fog. And we don't bring anything that gets rid of fog because who needs visibility anyway? I mean, I wear glasses in real life, so my IRL visibility is like 0. So it's pretty much just my perpetual state of existence with this fog. Not too much different. Although I've ended up using my glasses a lot more. Ooh, diamond. Thank you. A lot more in just every situation with the glasses. Is I used to just sit at my computer without them. But as of late, I've started even wearing them at the computer table. It's not strictly necessary, but it just helps me see things in higher quality. You know, because like, why be watching like HD quality thing on your monitor when your eyes are only like 360p? Like, what would be the point of that? Just keep placing more of these. Who's fighting who? Alright, you're kind of becoming a problem. Hopefully you're just a couple hits away. There you go. So far, so good. It's really hard to tell sometimes, though, when imminent threats are incoming. But that's fine. I should have been placing these down more. I was waiting to see if any would come in. Still nothing's coming in. Let's just start placing them then. Okay, that's one of them. Where is it? You'll look close like. That's this right there. Here we go. Oh, there's two of them. There's three of them. And you moved right there. Why is that? Just one of you here. You're really causing me trouble, you know that? Where is that one? There you are. Right? Are you not? Okay. But now they can cause us no more issues, in theory. Except for that they break through that. Of course they do. And now we're dealing with you guys. I haven't even been placing down the free ones because we've just been overwhelmed. All the frickin' balloon guys coming in. How do you still have health? Seriously, these guys. Final wave. Okay, well, at least we have a full array. Man, but these guys just pop up right in the middle of our stuff, and I don't appreciate it. Can you just place the things when I tell you to place them? Thank you. It's so much harder to deal with the, like, plant slots and everything on a controller. But that guy should go down eventually. We could help it by doing something like that to make it go a little faster. But yeah, trying to get a full line of these, it just threw a lot of balloons at us. It's hard to get through all of that. What are you gonna do with a taco? That's a good question. You found my magic taco! I must have it. I'll give you $1,000. Yes, the taco is mine. Why'd I give you so much money for a taco? Because he's crazy. Take a look around my shop. You'll notice some new items in stock. Alright. Now, of course, the cattails are probably the best water unit in the game. But we are gonna go... I'm gonna say twin sunflowers. I like them. Ah, this one. I know this one. Me and my buddy Harvey Flaxcaster used to break vases when we were bored. Well, Harvey's out of town, so you're coming with me, Harvey number 2. Break it like you mean it, Harvey. Okay, we're Harvey now, apparently. Alright. Squashes are an unfortunate thing to be getting right off the bat. Okay. Okay. We should be fine, actually. If we just do this here. Man, you broke those vases nice and good. Broke them like the time I broke my back digging through those trash cans. Here, I brought you more vases. Careful about breaking them too fast, though. Don't want to end up with more zombies than you can handle. Alright, well, let's break these first. That's good. Wow, okay. Can we, there we go. We just want one of these for him. This one of you here, one of you here. Why did they time out? That's dumb. Okay. All dealt with. What do you got next? Alright. This should be the last of them. Break these and you'll be all done. Ah, yes. Okay. Put one of those there just because I'm holding it. That's kind of unfair that he was in one of the front areas. And we should be alright with that. There we are. Unfortunately, we lost a couple lawnmowers, but what can you do? Oh, and this means... we all know what this means. Split P, forwards and backwards. Yep, mining zombies. Now, I actually don't see any balloon zombies in there. I don't know if I can trust that, because we can't see the whole lineup of enemies because of the fog. So there might be a balloon zombie in there, we just can't see him. Because if it's just the mining zombies, then we can pretty easily deal with them with just the split peas, or some other ways. I'm pretty sure there's other ways to deal with them, right? Maybe not. But alright, it's a night level, so of course we're gonna be grabbing these. And one of you, and you, and you. And evidently we need split peas. We can't use the twin sunflower because we're not using sunflowers, which is a problem. But what else do we need? I don't know. I guess we should get the cacti. I don't know. We'll just be dead if a balloon comes in without the cacti. But I'm not sure what else one is to do. We could. No. I was thinking we could go all sun level on it and just go for the sunflower, twin sunflower, and other like daytime plants to shoot down the enemies, but probably wouldn't be good. This will probably be the only daytime plant we use. I guess we need to get the cacti just in case, but then we won't have any tall nut. Let's get rid of you. There. It's all expensive for the most part, which is unfortunate, but I'll feel better having the cacti in our repertoire. And they do decent damage, you know. Even when you're not fighting balloon zombies, so... So we'll do the 2 rows of economy,
Zombies are coming.
and then we'll do 1 row of cacti, 1 row of split peas, and then 1 row of fume shrooms, and hope that that's good enough.
Brains.
We're doing fine for the most part. Finish the water defense. Start putting down lily pads, because we're gonna need them.
Brains.
Yeah, we do need to save up to be able to take out the cone head, I think.
Brains.
Actually, they might be able to do it themselves. The free shrooms do a lot of damage. Puzzle mode, you say? I like that. Okay, well, you were not able to do that on your own. Oh, I hear digging zombie. Okay. There we go. Okay, you're good. Things are certainly getting more complicated in this game. That replaced. Probably start doing that. Huge wave of zombies. I am utterly unprepared. But that's fine. Final wave. What? I just got here. I guess this was just the introductory level to, yeah, to the mining zombies or what have you. And now I'll clean him up. Ah, the star fruit. I do like this one. It's very hard to actually get, you know, a good defense going with it, but it is effective. Alright, once again, don't see any balloon zombies. It's just so dangerous to go in without something that works against them. I wish I could. There's definitely mining zombies, and that's a problem. So, same as always with those, and then all that. Yeah. That's all we can do. Which is ironic, because the one time that I would clear the fog is in the one part of the game that you can't, which is at the little choosing menu.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
Okay, I think that will be covered.
Brains.
Start putting down lily pads. Keep those getting put down. Okay, we have a full 2 rows of them. I guess we can start putting them a bit further back as well. One more and we'll be done on the economy side of things. Good. Now we just gotta wait for all those to level up. Gonna be putting these further out as well. Oh, but this is too far back. Is the fog encroaching further as the levels go on? I feel like it is. It's kind of sucky. 'Cause yeah, that threw off our entire build order here.
Brains.
Huge wave. Yeah, we need more sun. We'll need to be ready to place these. And no mining zombies either, it looks like. Not yet, anyway. Okay, we have full cacti just in case. Wait, we don't need the backwards shoot. We don't need the backwards shooting guys on the pool tiles. I forgot about that one. Okay, there's him, but that lane is already protected. Might as well make it even. Okay, you are Bucket Man. Okay. Final wave, good. And no balloon zombies, it looks like. Okay, you're gonna be dealt with our double thingamawhatsit. There we are. Hey, pumpkins. Those are a very good item. I like those. Okay. Pogo zombies. Okay, that means we do need tall nuts for them, because I don't think they can pogo over tall nuts. I don't think anything can go over tall nuts, other than maybe balloon zombies. And, of course, zombonis, but that's just because they destroy anything in their path. So, I don't see any mining zombies or balloon zombies on this repertoire here. It's very scary though, going in without it. I kind of feel like just going with it anyway, even though it's slightly less efficient. It's just, I need to do it for peace of mind. Okay. Yeah, so that is where we're supposed to be placing them. Way up here. Because, yeah, the fog encroached an extra bit, I think. And that threw me off a lot, because I didn't notice it last time.
Are coming.
Give me the sun. There we go. A little bit of a problem. What, Pogo already? How am I supposed to deal with you? I just can't. We need to let the lawnmower get him. Why was he so early, though? I couldn't have gotten a tall nut up in time. Alright, the fumes are going down well, which is great. Honestly, we probably don't even need to worry about the pogos so long as these are in place. Because they'll just pogo over everything and then die to the double shot backwards. Yeah, that's a problem. What am I supposed to do about you? What am I supposed to do about all of you? Yeah, that is a big problem. When did you guys get here? Can you give me more sun, please? Thank you. Yeah, how could it send like 5 zombies down one lane there? Alright. Wow. That was... I did not think they were just gonna send 5 zombies down one aquatic lane. Because the aquatic lanes are hard to defend. Because you put all the aquatic plants down there, and for most of the game they don't get breached. Until there's that one big push, and then they just obliterate your entire defensive line. Oh, yep, there's definitely balloon zombies on this one. So, we know the drill for that. Now, the pogos are not that big an issue. So if this is just pogos and balloons, then that's fine. Because that means we can just go with this again. Now let's actually go with the pumpkins. I think. I think that'll be fine. I need you guys below. No, not that line. I wanted to go here and it's just slidey. I do not like the slidey controls. Why must they be slidey?
The zombies are coming.
Dang controllers and their, you know, slidiness. I like exact controls, you know, like a keyboard. Okay. Things are stabilizing. For now. Okay, there's a cone head somewhere. Down here? Yeah, right there. Gotta start being ready for those balloon zombies whenever they should appear. I don't hear any. Let's keep placing more randomly then. Okay, luckily I was in a place we've already got one. Is there any more? Okay, that's also in one that we already have. Good. Nope, there's one here. I see it. Okay, you are a problem. Okay. We're doing fine for the time being as far as I can tell. It's very hard to tell sometimes. There we go. All cactused up, which is great for us. Okay, the water areas are consistently being an area of issue. Okay. But things are going well, I say hesitantly. Definitely a pogo guy in here somewhere, but that's fine, because now he's dead. Alright, we got it. Fog levels are not easy. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for quote-unquote meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, Mom, not the zombies. Well, that sounds very lovely and not suspicious at all, in the slightest. So we're gonna do that for sure. Oh boy. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? This can't be good. Oh well, hope you survived the night. Okay, bye Crazy Dave. Thank you. Oh, and they're just throwing everything I got at me. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh boy, yeah, lily pad, that's what I need. Star fruit. Me like he's star fruit. I don't know where to put these. I don't need blowers right now. Use something to block that guy. Anything. Nothing? Literally nothing. You're just gonna give me... Okay, well, he just got through for free, I guess. Okay, now you give me something that actually can block things. Thank you, I guess. I literally can't even see what's going on. There we go. Okay, things are starting to build up. We just needed to get to a critical mass of the star fruit, and then we'll be good. Keeping the blowers for a rainy day. Okay, more pumpkins. I think we're gonna save that as well. And just all the single target stuff we're putting at the top and the bottom, because the star fruit is most effective in the middle areas. Man, but the lightning makes it real hard to do anything here. More star fruit, good. It's just what I've always wanted. Huge wave approaches. Good. Now we'll wait. There we go. Sure wish I could see. There we go. Because we're running out of water defense pretty rapidly. Okay. Hmm. Okay, now we need blowovers. Can I have a blower, please? Why did it give me like 50 blowovers at the start of the game and never gave me another one? Come on, okay, we're just gonna kinda... We're just dead then? No, we're fine. The lawnmowers got them. We can't use any of this. Where are the blowers? Okay, there's a blower, finally. But of course we don't need it now. Okay. That is a difficult level, to be sure. Cabbage bolt hurls cabbages at the enemy. Very nice. Onto the roof level. Whoa, they even found a way onto your roof. These are some persistent zombies, dude. You'll need to use cabbage pults here due to the roof's angle. Remember that, and you're good to go. You mean AO good? Alright, now we're onto the roof level, which is delightful. And we're gonna use our twin sunflowers here because we can. The cabbage pult, and what else is even useful up here? Tall nuts, pumpkins. Because the cabbage pult is the only thing that we can use effectively on this specific level. I think. Does the potato mine work? I don't know. Squashes definitely work. There's no balloon zombies, so we don't need to worry about that. I guess we'll just grab a potato mine in case. I think potato mines work. Okay, the enemy can't really step on them because they have to plant them in a flower pot, but I don't know. Aside from that, I guess just cherry bomb, just throw something in that last slot because the first three are pretty much all we're going to be using. Back to the good old sunflower. The night levels are interesting, but it definitely feels good to be back to the, you know, the sunflower main production. Let's attempt this. See if that actually works, because if so, we can get a lot more, whatever. Efficiency. Money, economy, one of those words. Hey, it works. Great. Going all in on the economy right now. Because they're letting us. Start placing these around. Just don't want them destroying the pot there. Use more eco going. Okay, now we have basic defense on every spot. Could use a bit more than a basic defense on this one.
Thanks.
So I'm just gonna put a mine there. Alright, not bad at all. We're fine. Just keep placing our defensives over there. Okay, now everything is blocked off with a durability thing and has 2 layers of the cabbages. Now what we might do is we might get rid of 1 layer of sunflowers, but I don't think we're going to be in this game long enough. I think it's about done. Not a problem so far. Yeah, pretty easy level, all in all. There we go, flower pot. Hey neighbor, got some new items for sale. Okay, we can get the roof cleaners, which are very nice. Those are pretty much the only thing that we can afford that helps us here, so let's go with that. Same thing there, cabbage pull. We know that these work now, which is great. And I think that's about it. Alright. Well, we're still waiting to get more actual plants so we can, you know, roof plants so we can fill up all the slots here. At least we got roof cleaners, so that'll give us a little bit of leeway when it comes to the enemies obliterating us.
The zombies are coming.
From where exactly? Right down the middle. But now we can make the flower pots, which is great. Keep just going for the economy. Take this guy with one of these. Just keep putting down defenses. Okay. Full economy efficiency right now. Just gonna put one of you for that, because one cabbage bolt isn't gonna be able to take him down anyway. We can start building out as well. Improve our economy even more. Go let the cat in because she wants in. When does she not? There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking 3 rows of cabbage pults. They're calling it out here. Okay, we are very lucky that that placed in time. Yeah, you guys don't do a lot of damage, do you? That's a lot of sun. Very good. Investments are finally paying off here. But you know, an extra row of pults would be nice. Because with the double sunflowers, it's like 2 columns of sunflowers in one. So anywhere we need extra firepower, we can just start cannibalizing our flower line. I'm sure that won't be an issue. One last double sunflower. There we go. Yeah, now we should be good. I can't see them really breaking through this. At least not easily. The cabbage pults do have a bit low a damage output, but yeah, that's to be expected. They're just like a regular pea shooter. Was that the wave, or is the wave still coming? The wave's still coming, okay. I can never tell. Alright, we'll probably get some people dropping in. Just one, apparently. Nope, there goes more. Good. Oh, and he takes the friggin' tall nut. Why? I thought it would take the pumpkin because it's the outermost layer, but evidently no. Alright, kernel pulp. Very nice. Now that one has slightly lower damage, but it can throw butter, which is very nice for us. Here you got flower pots and tall nut, pumpkin, and potato mine. Now I think we're gonna go pretty much all in on the kernels. Now that I think about it, I probably could have just left the cabbage pulp behind, but it's fine. Yeah, they don't give us many pots this time, do they? They really expect you to kind of deal with it on your own.
The zombies are coming.
It's like, you want items down? Well, you gotta pay for it. We'll just start expanding slowly on cooldown. Okay, and we'll start throwing down kernels. Yep, there's the butter. Very good. So it's just what we like to see. I wonder if one kernel pulp can take out one of them cone heads, if the RNG is right. And probably. In theory, there must be RNG where you would get literally 100% butters, right? Probably.
Thanks.
No, yeah, it actually kind of looks like he's gonna do it. It's just a very, very slow process. This guy didn't get as good a butter luck, so... But yeah, no, this potato mines didn't even get exploded. It's very impressive. So far, no real issues. Just keep placing pots. Expanding our defense. Getting all that butter. Okay, now we can... There's a huge wave, that's no good. Still need to be placing these for defense. But we can get another twin here. Good. No, that's not where I meant to put it. But okay. Luckily, it's literally the cheapest thing we own. Can they ladder over tall nuts? I guess we'll test it. I don't know how long that stays there for. It's not permanent, is it? More firepower on this lane. Or butter power? Back and butter than ever. Alright, we're doing well except for that ladder. Just need one more twin sunflower and our sun production will be at its peak. Yeah, that's working swimmingly so far. Cause yeah, the butter, it really is not high damage. We're kind of just taking them down slowly and steadily. But the butter definitely helps a lot with just slowing them down. It's almost like these are snow peas, except they can kind of stack because the butter. It's not just like a snow effect. The butter can actually kind of chain stun the enemies. Alright, let's see how this does in practice. Butter them. Thank you. Okay, they can indeed go over an entire tall nut plus a pumpkin with a ladder. That's certainly bad for us, and it doesn't look like the ladders ever go away. I know you can get rid of them with magnet shrooms, but we don't have the coffee bean yet, so... Hey, look, the coffee bean. Alright, a coffee bean makes it so we can wake up the nighttime things, but do we need that? Seems kind of like we need that. So let's do you. We're just gonna go all in on Colonel again. Then you and you. You and you. Yeah, that should be it. Because yeah, we have the sun production and the pot and the damage and the defense. Should be fine. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go and have our usual 3 columns of offense. So that'll be from here to here.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
Oh, we don't have the potato mine. That's what we were missing. Alright, so we're not going to be as efficient at the start.
Brains. Brains.
Start placing those. defense for this. Let's hope you get some butters, because otherwise you're going to be having a tough time with that.
Brains.
Yeah, we really need to not forget the potato mines. What, and that took you out? It was just one away from death. Okay. Yeah, not having the potato mine just slows everything down so immensely. You, I can't even handle you. Like, at all.
Brains.
Unless you just chain butter him into non-existence.
Brains.
But even then, that's... that guy's just not gonna go away.
Brains.
And this has nothing. This row has absolutely diddly, so we can't... and we're getting no sun. Oh, we're just gonna have to make do. I don't know what we can do about that. That's, we just need a tall nut, or if you can defend long enough, we could go for a pumpkin. No. Out of place tall nut, that's... and we didn't even have something down there. Why didn't we have something down there? Everything is very fragmented right now. All because we forgot the potato mine. But we're starting to bring it back. You just need to hit that critical butter mass.
Brains.
Okay. Starting to figure it out again. Okay, now these two magnet shrooms should be enough to get us through. That's all placed. We need to get more of these double sunflowers, or our sun production is going to be too far down. But at least they can't climb over our walls. That's a plus. Yep, and now everything has a defensive structure. We just need one more kernel pult here, and our defense is pretty much done. There we are. Oh, that one was definitely a lot closer than I would have liked it to be. Alright. And these magnet shrooms really come in handy against, like, football zombies and pretty much anything. You know, miners can't get past them, ladders, screen doors, bucket heads, football zombies. Like, you name it, these magnets can probably circumvent that entire mechanic. They don't take that long to recharge either, so that's very nice. 'Cause yeah, that one's already good again. And I think they can take away placed ladders as well, so even if they are on cooldown when the ladder's placed, they can then just take it away later. There we go. Now we're up to full sunflower again. Yeah, that definitely was an iffy start, but we ended up pulling it, pulling through on it. You can see all the random pumpkins placed in the middle of the map. You can just see how hectic the early game was, having to put down random protections on things. But the pumpkins are so nice because they're like a tall nut, but you don't have to destroy them after. So you can kind of put them as temporary defense to just block an enemy for a bit. And then just build over them later instead of having to actually remove them. These guys not firing as much as it seems like they should be. I don't know. Definitely harder to see the projectiles when they're being lobbed up in the air. Man, they just keep throwing more and more cone heads at this one area. Man. Yeah, even 4 kernel pults are just not that effective. Definitely need a pumpkin, but we don't have one, so sucks to be us, I guess. Actually, might kill him before that, yeah. Well, now it's just, they're just gonna be crunching on us for a bit. But we should have enough durability to just outlast them. So what plant do we get next? Oh, watering can. That doesn't help us. I think that unlocks the Zen garden. Yep. Hey, check it out, you found a watering can. In honor of this occasion, I present you with your very own Zen garden. Hey, I'll even start you off with a couple sprouts. Grow them to full size and they'll reward you nicely. Have fun. Yeah, not super important. I mean, it gets you good money, but aside from that, yeah, you just kind of sit here and do this. Oh yeah, and then you need to get the stuff. Thanks, Crazy Day. How's it going? Alright, welcome to the Zen Garden section of my shop. I'll give you some fertilizer for stopping by. Take a look around and see if there's anything else you like. Alright then. Is this enough fertilizer? It is. Let's just finish these two for now. I think that's all they need, right? Probably. Give us some good money, though. So, Y to return to adventure mode. There we go. Okay, we can just pop right back. Good. Zen Garden is pretty nifty, huh? You can visit at any time from the main menu. But enough of that. It's time to defend your house. I have to warn you. You're gonna hate this next level. Why? Because it's non-stop bungee zombie after bungee zombie. I hate those confounded bungees. I hate them. Hate them with a passion. And a vengeance. A whoop-a-dee-doo, here come those idiots now. Oh, that is a lot, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, conveyors. Great. Oh, Chomper. Okay. That'll handle that first guy pretty easily. Cherry Bomb, that doesn't really help me. Flower Pot, that also doesn't really help me. Cherry Bomb does not help me either. I don't want to use the Cherry Bomb on one guy. Okay, Flower Pot. Good. Great. Cherry Bomb. Okay, fine. We'll friggin' Cherry Bomb him, because that's all they want to give me. Can I have like a shooting plant? Is this just all chompers? All chompers and cherry bombs, I guess. Are you gonna be done eating before that guy gets to you? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, wrong place. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do if it's just oops all chompers. And the pumpkins will give us a bit of a buffer. Yeah, I can't do anything with I can't do anything with any of those. You're gonna need to give me, there we go. If you're only gonna give me chompers, give me more chompers at least, please. Okay, well, we got 2 lines of chompers on each row now, which is perfectly good for us. We could start going for 3. You already have a pumpkin there, so we'll just put you there. Good.
Brains.
Now, the only issue with 3 rows of chompers is because 1 chomper is going to need to die before the 3rd one can eat. But that should be alright. Alright, 1 more chomper, we'll have 3 rows. Because, yeah, it's just a little bit of extra, you know, extra protection in the back. Huge wave of zombies. That is no good. Oh boy. Please tell me they take the pumpkins. Did it just eat a bungee zombie? It does not take pumpkin. Alright then. Just gotta wait for the chompers to be done chomping. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Man, they got a lot of guys to throw at us. Okay. Huge wave of zombies, good. That's just what I love to hear after I use most of my cherry bombs clearing the last group. Okay, hi. Good. Ugh. Yeah, chomper only is not an easy thing to do. That is surprisingly difficult for an insta-kill plant. Alright, well, let's do something a little different here. And then... what else were we needing? Right. The thing that I forgot last time, but didn't want to forget this time. So we're not going to have double sunflower, but we're just going to build our defenses a bit further out and be able to use the potatoes. Which I think will be better economically in the long run. Just because having an easy start is imperative for getting that economy up early.
are coming.
When it comes to putting down potato mines, one could say business is booming.
Brains.
Alright, first row or first column almost done. There we go. The potato mines are just so effective. Let's start building out with these. Because we'll have to.
Brains.
Alright, we're just gonna potato mine, because I don't think one kernel pult can handle it.
Brains.
There we go. We now have everything a bit covered. Man, we might not even need the bomb for this guy if he just keeps buttering him. Nope, there goes the bomb. Alright. Now at this rate, we might want to get some defenses up. And this is where our defenses have to be. In order for us to still have 4 layers of corn and also having 2 layers of sunflowers. So it pushes our defense out quite far. But that's fine. Also gonna just make sure we get that placed down so I don't forget to put them in. Huge wave of zombies, you say? Well, doesn't that sound a bit upsetting? Alright, now everything's protected thoroughly. Now we just need to finish with the rest of the pults. Okay. Butter them up. Why are you not defended? Yeah, the pumpkins are not nearly as durable as the tall nuts. But they help. Need another tall nut out here. Need another pumpkin back there. Wait, he can attack it through the pumpkin? That's unfair. What use are the pumpkins? I guess they'll defend the pot. Okay, defense is fully up and running. Now we're basically just waiting on the cooldown for the pumpkin, and that's about it. Just keep buttering them. There we go. Interesting place to put him. Okay, one last catapult man. And sunflower. Just butter them, please. Keep them buttered. There we go. Now we get the umbrella guys, which help, but not immensely. Honestly, I feel like we can just deal with the bungees and the catapults pretty readily on our own. Potato mine. You two, and then you two. Should work fine again. That's fine.
Are coming. Brains.
Here in this lane. There we go.
Brains.
Finish placing all of these. And there's a guy in the same lane. That's a bit of a problem. How are we gonna handle that? I think if we do that, we might be able to do it. Yes, okay, perfect.
Brains.
Okay, full energy production. just basically ignore the bottom lane. Get everything else developed nicely. Okay, now I don't think potato mines are going to be able to help us anymore. Except for maybe here, because that's a coat head. But pretty quick here, we're going to be getting too many enemies for the potato mines to be able to take them out effectively. Alright, so out here is where our defenses are going to be placed. Huge wave, that's not what we like to see. Put one down here. And we need to wait for more defenses to come up. Why are you guys doing so badly over here? You only more butters is what you need. You're just not buttering them hard enough. They just keep buttering him. No, he didn't get buttered hard enough. No, not that guy. That guy's so expensive, though. Wait, no, I didn't want to place it there. Yeah, you keep messing up my synergy with everything. So they're taking the plants that I need to have there, so I remember that they're supposed to be there. I'll do any more sun to get our last tall nut here. There we are. Okay, everything's now properly protected except for from those guys. We can just rebuild after he leaves. And just so each row has an equivalent amount of DPS, we're just gonna get rid of a couple sunflowers because we're getting to the end of our, you know, usage of sun right now. We already have most everything placed. We just need enough sun now for replacing random things that get bungeed and for pumpkins occasionally. Put another pumpkin on there. So far, so good. Zombies are all dying. I think that was a wave. Went pretty easily, if I do say so myself, which I do. You know, once we get the melon pulp, things will be going a bit smoother, I think. Because, yeah, the kernel pulps are good, but they do so little damage. Just take him out. Okay, he's almost dead. This guy's now in the picture now, though. So we need to take him out, which they're throwing a lot of butter at him, which is very good. That's high damage butter. I wonder how heavy a stick of butter like that is. I mean, judging by the zombie's size, if a zombie is about regular human size, then that must be like, I don't know, 10 pounds of butter, if not more. Because it's like covering their entire head. So yeah, that's a lot of butter. And if you had that much butter coming down at your head, it would probably do some serious damage. I mean, butter's not light, per se. It does deform when it hits things, so in theory it would probably not have as much of a punch as an equivalent heavy object being dropped like that. Hey, they got rid of that. Good. They actually managed to butter the bungee for long enough that it got killed. You don't see that very often. You need some good butter luck for that. Dang basketball zombie. Just get him. He keeps destroying our flowers. Okay, he did. Good. And we have so much money in the bank. There it is. The least useful plant. I've only ever used this on, like, endless levels. And even then, it's, oh boy. Oh, of course they give me the frickin' marigold, and they give him the gargantuar. That's a fair trade. Sure. I feel like the kernel pulp just won't be enough to take out the gargantuar, though. So how are we gonna do that? Well, it doesn't look like there's anything we need a magnet for. So, we have 2 spare spots, which we can use to get something to kill him. I don't know what that would be though. Cause yeah, that's difficult. I guess we could get something explosive like a cherry bomb for him. They do have a lot of health, and I think it takes more than one cherry bomb to kill them. But yeah, we definitely want potato mine for the early game. Then I guess we're gonna take a jalapeno and a cherry bomb just to have enough explosives to take those guys out when they appear. Because everything else seems easy. It seems like it's just a bunch of easy mobs with one big guy somewhere in there. And we just need to throw enough explosives at him. I think the cherry bomb plus the jalapeno will be enough. Possibly.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
Where's the next guy coming from? Wait, we could probably potato mine them again. Yeah, we most certainly can. No, that's not a sunflower. Evidently, I'm a little tired because I just saw yellow and was just like, yes, yellow equals sunflower, place it. But that is most certainly not a sunflower. But that's probably fine. Now our economy's set up, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Any more enemies gonna be coming in? It's you there. There we are. Well, that's just gonna delay him a lot, isn't it? We just need lots more pots and more kernels. Yeah, this lane should be fine with decent butter luck. Oh, that's 3 butters. Oh my gosh. That's more than decent butter luck.
Brains.
Huge wave should be fine unless there's a big guy. Which there might be.
Brains.
I don't see one yet. And actually, I think the kernels do well against the big guys because they move so slow already. You can kind of attrition them down. That's a big one. Okay. 4th one of you on there. we're just gonna see what happens if we just butter him. Like, can we just butter this man until he is dead? I mean, the way I said that sounds like a freaking Mr. Beast title. Just like, can I butter this guy until he's dead? If not, if he survives, he gets $5,000 kind of thing. But yeah, he's getting buttered real good, which is good. And yes, I am still streaming. I am indeed. Mainly because I'm hoping to finish this game today. And there's only like, I don't know, a few more levels or something. He is ready to smash. There he goes. There we go. Still had to blow him up. If we'd had some better butter, then maybe we would have been able to do it.
Brains.
Yeah, I guess let's get started on our defenses. Yes, I wanted to finish this before Sunday, so that on Monday I can start my next game. We should be able to finish this. I think... I don't know, does it end on 5:10? I feel like it does. Most of the other places ended at a 10. Okay, just in time. We got all our defenses in. You're a little injured, so we'll pumpkin you first. Final wave. Another Gargantuar, maybe? Yep, there he is. We're actually gonna be butter maxing on this guy. If we just put all the kernels in front of here, this guy's never gonna be able to move again. Or at least that's the hope. And we'll just keep putting pots in front of him when he's not buttered so that he, you know, doesn't actually destroy anything useful. He'll just be destroying a 25 sun pot, which we have infinite sun, so. Yeah, he's not even moving. There he goes. And get another pot down. Very good. And once this little guy's dead, good. Put another pot down, good. He just can't do nothing. Guys, he's just useless. The butter is too strong. There he goes again. Yes, melons. Very expensive, but very good. Probably my favorite plant in the game, the melon pole, which makes sense as to why they throw it at you last. Alright, now we're gonna need... What do we need? Not a whole lot. I'm actually going to go with the twin sunflower if we have room. And then I kind of just want to go with the melon pole, but we're probably going to go kernel and melon, just so we can have like 2 layers of kernel and then a layer of melons. We definitely want these 2, and we definitely need the potato mine for the start. There we go. That is my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So now we're going to be relying a lot on the melon pults. The kernel pults are mainly just going to be there for butter. Because if we can get those gargantuars buttered up, then that will be very nice.
Brains. Brains.
Yes, brains, I understand. Now, in theory, we're gonna end up only with one column of sunflowers, but for now, we're gonna be planting 2. Also, I don't know what I can do about that guy. I think the potato mine will still get him, if we're just quick with it. Get the economy going real nice like. Barely. Need one there. Alright, good butters.
Brains.
Need better butters. Wow, that guy's got a lot of health. Was this a cone head? Might have been a cone head. Oh my pot. How dare you? Okay, so we're gonna do one of that. Start making them across there. And then for you, gonna put that as defense. 2 rows of the kernels. Just put one there temporarily as a safety measure. Of course, we have no pumpkin for this. Yeah, those early cone heads really throw us off there. Alright, now I want more melons and more defense. Because we're pretty much done with the kernels there. So all we need to do now is improve our defensiveness. And get more melons. Because of course. Okay, good amount of melons are down. We're only gonna add more as time goes on. The enemies shall all see how futile it is to fight against the melon army. We definitely get some damage out on these things, because if we don't, they're gonna kill our twin sunflowers, which in the earlier levels when they were just regular sunflowers, it was fine because I could just replace them easily, but now each one of those back sunflowers is 200 sun, which is not so easily replaced. Yeah, it's a problem. Wish we hadn't let him place that, but... Oh great, now they're sending these guys in. Need a lot more sun. A little bit more sun and we can get another tall nut down there. Good. Need a lot more sun. Feel like we're getting some good butter. There we go. Alright, now we just need the last melon pult up there, and we'll be well defended. Why are they sending all the strong enemies up where I don't have the melon? It's very rude. Now we're gonna save up a bit of money. You are gonna put a thing there. Alright, good. Now, we're gonna take our weakest areas, plonk down some melon pults. Because then we have 3 rows of melons on those lanes. And we do have reduced sun income, but because these are double sunflowers, we can afford it. Yeah, a little much going on here. I don't know if that's even gonna hit him. Is he dying and they buttered him while he's dying? No, he was just attacking. There we go. We got it. If we hadn't gotten them, then the, you know, roof cleaner was going to. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please... What is that word? That first letter, I'm not so great at reading cursive. Usually I'm good at it. But that's like every other word I can see. You know, like, please blank your home and brains to us forthwith. Remit? Okay. Because that's kind of what it looks like, but I'm not too familiar with the word remit, so I wasn't thinking that. But every other word I can read perfectly fine. So I guess it was just that I didn't know the word they were trying to say, and thus it was harder to read. Alright. Uh-oh, he's here. Better get ready. It's gonna be one heck of a fight. Listen though, I know what his weakness is. I have to hit him in the pancreas. No, that was a different guy. You have to, kick him in the, you have to press up, up, down, down, left, right, or... Wait, I remember. It's... Well, he's dead. And here we go. This one is tough, even though it is just a conveyor belt level. Yeah, I'd like more actual usable plants, please. Please. Yeah, thank you, that helps. Oh, great. Right after we had to use all of our jalapenos. Okay, come on, give me something. Okay, well, it's now giving us a lot of these insta-cast things, which are good. Ah, not so good. That should get rid of that. Okay, the big guy's taking some serious damage now. We really need some more stuff for this lane here. There we go. Get him. Yeah, we need a lot more pulse. I hope they give me more of them. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Worth it. Because yeah, I would enjoy having more kernel pulse for more butter. But it does not want to give those to me, evidently. I didn't get him? That's rude. That certainly did, though. More kernels. Good. Exactly what the me ordered. Football zombies. I need you to butter him. He's not getting buttered. Nope, not that. No, why are you not the right thing? These dang controls. Of course. And it's never gonna give me enough things to actually replace those, is it? No, we just have no empty pots over here. That's a problem. Why are you not gone yet? Okay, we're doing mostly fine. Okay. We're doing well. What are you gonna try to shoot? Freeze him in place. There we go. Did I win? I think I won. Very nice. Okay. Congratulations, you have most triumphantly fended off the zombie attack. Your lawn is safe. For now. Okay, you win. No more eaten brains for us. We just want to make music video with you now. Sincerely, the zombies. Yes, and now we get the... You know how in, like, Portal, there's the banger song at the end of the game, in the credits? Well, this has one too. Not as much of a banger. I would say that the Portal song is probably more of a banger. And Portal 2 also has a good one. But this one's decent. So we'll let that play. But That was Plants vs. Zombies. Did not know that I actually had, you know, Plants vs. Zombies on here, as I've said a couple times now. And I've beaten it. So, okay, first of all, some of them look like they're doing that one dance from Charlie Brown. Who does that dance? Is it Pigpen? I think so. Anyway, so yes, next time we're gonna be playing Cameo, which is somewhere in my closet. I need to find it at some point. But you know, I have all day tomorrow to find it, so that is very good. Because I'll probably wait until like the day of to go and fish that out of the closet, because that's how I always do. So yeah, good game as always. I think I played it like 3 times in my life. That's why I kind of already knew how to do everything, and what everything was and what sequence everything went in. For the most part, it's been years though. This is probably my first playthrough of it in like, I don't know, 8 years or something. 5 years. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that cholesterol is what they're worrying about right now. But yes. Well, thank you. The ending song is interesting. It's very interesting. Zombie Dolphin, of course. Very interesting song. But, you know, it's kind of iconic. I mean, I named my first stream, you know, There's a Zombie on Your Lawn. And that's the name of the song, so it's iconic. Alright. And that's that. I never got to use the cattails. Yeah, there technically is still a lot to do in this game. What game was my first stream? That is a very good question. I think it was... What's it called? Dredge? Was it Dredge? I think so. The fishing game, yeah, Dredge, I think, is what it's called. Maybe. It's one of those, it's something like that. Very good game. Did a lot of fishing. Couldn't figure out how to get past a certain point because it required the net that you put down below the ship. And I didn't want to get that because I felt like it wasn't a great investment. And so I got to a point where I just didn't know how to progress because I was too stubborn to actually just go and get that, and I didn't know I needed it. So it was a bit of a to-do, but I did learn later, oh, so the thing you need to progress is from the underwater net, not just the one, because I liked the manual fishing. I wanted to just do all manual fishing, but the game doesn't let you do that, so it was unfortunate. But either way, I'm gonna probably get going now, and we'll reconvene on Monday when we do Cameo, which will be fun. It's one of my favorite Xbox 360 games, so it'll be very nice. And I haven't played that one in, I don't know, a decade. It's been a long time, like, I don't know, since I did like an actual playthrough of it, so that'll be very good, going back in there and being able to do that one again. So I will see you guys then. Thank you for being here, everyone that was here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.